Hey, yo, top5rapwebsite.com. You already know what's going on. Today we got Vince Staples' Dark Times new album. Let's get right into it. Track number 1, Close Your Eyes and Swing. So you did the production. It's a little short album, 35 minutes. Look at these credits. A lot of Lakin Taylor. Michael Ozoru. I know this name. Who is this? Like the nigga in the train. Track number 2, Black and Blue. Black and yellow, black and yellow. That sound like a UGK sample. Minding the hooligans, I think I'm losing it. Hope you're along for the ride. Buckle the seatbelt. So many women that crash and die. Who can I call when I need help? Juggling, thugging, depression and pride. Saying it loud like Jay. Rolling the window down. Hey, brody, you gangbang? Yeah, click, crack, pow. I'm a regret it, manana. Niggas be doing shit just to be doing that. We eat them better tomorrow. Real food stand babies. That sound like Vince Staples speaking on his upbringing. You know, obviously growing up in LA, Long Beach, he's from Long Beach. People from Long Beach, you know, they don't claim LA, they're Long Beach, whatever the case may be. To an outsider, it doesn't really matter. If an outsider sees Long Beach, they're going to say LA. But anyways, he's talking about getting banged on, et cetera, et cetera. I don't know if that still happens for Vince Staples. Maybe he's talking about his current life, but it sounds like he's speaking in retrospect. My people product of poverty. I don't know why they would play with us. Choppers and luxury vehicles, living like Saudi Arabia. Learning economics. Okay, maybe not. He said he got choppers and luxury vehicles. So maybe he's talking about current times. Ran it up. We don't got nothing to show for. Infatuated with folklore. We still on some nigga shit. Money, I'm getting it. Living, I live in it. Wait, did I just miss a chauffeur bar? Let me rewind that a bit. I don't know why they would play with us. Choppers and luxury vehicles. Living like Saudi Arabia. Learning economics and ran it up. We don't got nothing to show for. Infatuated with folklore. We still on some nigga shit. Money, I'm getting it. Living, I live in it. I look in the mirror, see something missing, I feel like it's you. I know that it's you. So black and blue. Black and blue. So black and blue, it's like, it's kind of used as a figure of speech. You get beat black and blue, like you have lumps, you're black and blue. So maybe he's talking about that's how he feels, black and blue. I like the sound of this track. The cable was basic, the bitch was basic. Loving the kiss from her mom, call me her son. She let me stay with her. Maybe we live in her wrong. Can't go to prom. Send me a prayer up to the heavens above. Is it a match with us? Where the Tupac and them go? Where them Seahawks and them go? Swavy and Draco, Riches and Slim Fall. I spent a lot of Tupac, Nipsey, Slim 400, Draco. I didn't hear the other person he said. What did he say? Where the Tupac and them go? Where them Seahawks and them go? Swavy and Draco. Swavy and Slim Fall. I spent a lot of my time missing our kinfolk. Put them inside of a rhyme, hoping they live on. Money, I'm getting it. Living, I live in it. I look in the mirror, see something missing, I feel like it's you. I know that it's you. Okay. And, you know, let me just see what the end of this track is talking about. I try not to keep y'all, unless there's really something super pertinent happening at the end of these tracks, I usually just try to get through it. All right, bet. So, I mean, that was cool. I'm going to save my thoughts for a little later. Let me get a little bit deeper in the album. We go to track number 3, Government Cheese. So, government cheese is like food stamps, like government aid, basically. I promise it's no love lost. But that had
Apparently, they really actually used to give you cheese.
a fake out house in the slums cost. If I gave it my all, probably fall short. Tryna charge to the game, it's a blood sport. Mic check. At least that's what it feel like. Slow down, sit tight, what they tell me. You should try walking light with 2 left feet. Devil's dance, praying hands can't protect me. Oh God, but I know if I pray more, I can probably say more. Running through these bank notes, stressing as the waves roll by. Keep my fade low, I can't let the grades grow. Just another day closer to my demise. Keep the gang round, it's the ones that stay down.
So I really want to say something, but like sometimes I talk too much in the beginning of albums. So I'm gonna keep letting this go. Then I'm gonna say something.
Let us see their face smile, let us see their heads held high. Everybody gotta die. Only question is a healer in the sky. Yeah. Just don't forget to smile. Don't forget to smile. No one can weigh you down. Not now, then when, not distant now.
But I'll say it now since we're in. Sounds like what the chorus is. I'm getting like odd future, like really Tyler the Creator, like early styles of his production, and that's what kind of why I'm like just sitting here staring at this credit page because I know this name for sure. Just don't remember where I saw it from, and even on Black and Blue, I'm getting like early Tyler, even with that little synth that just came in right now. I can't make the connection though.
Don't forget to smile. Don't forget to smile. Don't you lose your inner child. Not now. I got a call the other day from my partner on the 4-yard in Pelican Bay. Popped his pistol once and then people put him away. Promised him he would never get to see the light of day. Asked how it was, said he see me on ABC.
So I mean, so let me hear that again.
Popped his pistol once and then people put him away. Promised him he would never get to see the light of day.
So if he, I'm just taking this as he said. Vince Staples knows what's going on. These are his peoples. I don't know what's going on. If they put you away they're saying you'll never see the light of day. So basically, you'll never get out of jail. He said he popped his pistol once. What did he do? Shoot in the air, or did he kill somebody? Because I've had people that I've known, family members, been locked up, for certain things, using guns or whatever. But, bro, if a nigga shot somebody and killed them, I mean, yeah, that's probably the correct course of action.
Asked how it was, said he see me on ABC. Told him that was good. Wonder if he believed.
Should choke him out.
What kind of homie would I be? No, in these 15 minutes, the only time that he free see. It's hard to sleep when you the only one living the dream. Hard to leave niggas hanging when you the money tree.
All right, that's a bar. That's a bar.
That's called motherfucking bars, nigga. You
That's a
know
bar.
nothing about that.
It's hard to sleep when you the only one living a dream. That is a bar.
Something about the gutter that make us hate each other. Had to bury my older brother and humble me. Pulling this plug like a trick from under my sleeve. Just the luck of the draw. Don't know who shuffled the cards. Heard his name is God. Just pick up when I call. Right now it's free of charge. And don't forget to smile. Don't forget to smile.
Okay. Okay, so I did like that song. I can kind of do it without the synth, but the synth actually gives it like a nice little character. It adds some character to it. I do like that song. What he's talking about, even what I said, the little comment I made, like if a nigga shot somebody and killed them, yeah, they should probably be in jail type shit, unless it's self-defense. At the end of the day, even if they did do that, Vince Staples he's showing like, yo, to y'all this is a killer. To me, this is like my cousin though. I've only known him to be a loving, caring person. So yeah, to one side it's a killer, but to the other side, this is still somebody we know and love. So I get the angle he's coming from. Let's go to track number 4, children's song. You know this Slick Rick. See, he's on a production. A lot of producers.
Prison fire to the pen for my Aphex Twin in the street light. I ain't really.
Okay, Aphex Twin reference. Shout out Aphex Twin.
Prison 5 to the pen, free my Apex twin. In the street light. I ain't really tryna scrape that rent. Niggas be like, hey bro, remember back when? Let it go low. I way too rich to be your friend. I way too lit to let you dim me. Niggas can't dim. Right around South Pasadena on the 10 speed. And I still got blick. And I still get tricky. It is what it is. Don't play with my crib and go play with your kids, bitch.
Okay. I never really heard, or I don't remember Vince Staples. Well, I also don't listen to a lot of Vince Staples music. I know y'all like out there, y'all really love Vince Staples music. I think I like Vince Staples the character. I like him in his interviews. Well, you can't call a nigga a character. He's in an interview. He's himself. I like Vince Staples in his interviews more like than his music. But I know y'all really like his music. But I don't think I've ever called him openly crippin' on the record. But again, I really don't listen to his music. I listen to it when it drops because y'all ask me to, and then it really never gets a replay. Like there are zero. Vince Staples has never made a song that's been on replay for me. That to where I've saved it and I've put it in a replay or in a shuffle. He doesn't have any song like that. Lift Me Up obviously is a great song, but it's not something, you know. That whole Summertime 06 album, I think it just could have been a lot better with better production, but we back on this.
Don't play with my crib and go play with your kids, bitch. Don't play with my crib and go play with your kids. Don't play with y'all. Don't play with my crib and go play with your kids, bitch. Yeah. Don't be calling my phone up that 8, I'm at home. Hey, check it out. Yeah. Hey, don't be calling my phone up that 8, I'm in bed, bitch.
Nice little laid back beat.
It's not none of your business. Gotta keep this shit bliss, gotta keep this shit ignorant. Pray. It's not what the devil intended. It's money outside, go and get it. Make a ticket. Up all night with the smokers and crickets. I've been broke all my life, had to flip it. All these grown niggas living off women. Yeah, they doing what? That ain't no real shit. Don't play with my crib and go play with your kids, bitch.
I think that's it. It kind of seems like a directionless song. It's called Children's Song. I think that's supposed to be like kind of, you know, ironic because the song is a little vulgar. Yeah, kind of directionless song, but I did like the beat. Let's move it along. Track number 5, Shame on the Devil. Very low-key mood in terms of production.
These hoes ain't what I need direction. Don't leave me, please, swear I learned my lesson. But I still chase thrills, I'm imperfected. I don't wanna talk on the phone, leave me a message. Voices still in my head, Beef with my closest of friends and make no amends. I'd rather kill him instead, out of the rumors to spread. You pick the one that's gonna get us some fair time.
Boys to follow with dead nice. Shame on the devil and touched by an angel alone. Special.
I just can't help but feel like some of these, especially when you have the hook come in with the I guess there are no features, but there's obviously people singing on this chorus. The chorus and the beat is like it feels so divorced from Vince Staples. Like it doesn't feel like some organic shit that came together. It feels like very manufactured, even though this may not be true. It sounds like the beat and the hook. Whoever was shopping the record already had the beat and the hook prepared. And then they just needed a rapper on it, or they needed a vocalist on it, and Vince Staples picked it up. And I hate records that sound like that. Now, obviously, I don't think that's what happened with this song, because he kind of has like the same producers that he had earlier, working on this song. But there's like a dichotomy between the beats Vince Staples is choosing and his lyrical content that is not appealing for me right now. But I like the beats, and I think he is rapping well. But it's not and this is an issue that I have with a lot of Vince Staples music. The shit just doesn't mesh well when it's put together. But
I've prayed for days like this. Shame on the devil and touched by an angel alone, made me special. I've prayed for days like this.
Mission complete, out of the mud. Label the leader, they following cuz. Light on my feet, floating above. I don't be creeping and keeping in touch. I know some hoes that'll pull up to give me some pussy before they come give me a hug. Shit is disgusting, but then only the heavens can judge. Look what I'm juggling.
you know, chicks that'll pull up and let you fuck before they give you a hug, or these like escorts or something. What chick will fuck you but then wouldn't hug you?
Me the clown, mama done found a way, keeping me clean, wiping me down. Low when that boosie a webby will play. Passing the Getty to pull up on bait, getting them Malibu chills. Though we not talking.
Yeah, passing the Getty to pull up on Bay, so she live up the 405. She live towards, you know, Northridge, or maybe she live in Calabasas, Malibu. He's going, you know, north of LA.
As much as we should. Know that I'm proud of you still. Sliding for Shelly and Phil. If I don't do it, who will? Tell me who shoot for the shooters. Who gon' look after Medusa? Life is a bitch. Hit it and quit. Deal with the karma, the suture. Fuck us on commas like Future.
Okay.
Shame on the devil and touched by an angel alone, made me special.
I assume we're gonna have another verse. We still got like a minute and a half left.
Shame on the devil and touched by an angel alone, made me special. I've prayed for days like this.
Guess not. Okay. Track number 6, Étouffée. I know that word because of Absol. Eating rappers on the plate like Étouffée. Jay Versace on the beat. So if it's Jay Versace on the beat, I'm assuming it's gonna be no drums, unless he's evolved past that point. Okay, drums. Okay. He got drums.
My niggas trapping out of bed. My ladies on stage, ass clapping. Transaction, cause your mama need a mansion. Get cracked, put them niggas in the casket. Can't forget the shit they did to Yellow Brother then. Shed so many tears, lost 100 friends. Every time I see them niggas, I'ma need that. Believe that. Label tryna give me feedback, tell me bring the streets back. Fans said they want 2015 Vince. Drop big fish, cuz been weeks since. Damn. Tell me how you really feel. Yeah. All I wanted was a couple mil. Make the city proud. Put it on for the crackers come and tear it down. What are you about?
Oh, I can't be the only one that feels this way about Vince Staples, man. I feel like I'm the only one. His songs just don't be hitting for me. And it's not like he's weak at rapping. But the shit just kind of sometimes feels contrived. I mentioned it on the last song with how it feels like Vince is divorced from the hook, from the beat. Even though I really like these beats, like some of these beats, like track number 5. If I was a rapper, I'll rap on stuff like that. Like stuff this speed, I'll rap on that. So it's not like I don't like the beat, and it's not like I don't think Vince Staples is a weak artist. But even with this hook that Vince Staples is about to do, this shit don't feel authentic. It don't feel like he doesn't strike me as someone who wants to rap as a job. But he's kind of in a position where it's the best opportunity for him, so he does it. So the songs come across like how they're coming across. Does anyone else feel this way? I don't know.
Money.
It don't feel like Vince Staples came up with that. Sounds like someone told him to say that. That little chorus, it sounds like someone told him to say that, bro. He added his own word. It just doesn't. It don't. Something about his music just never felt right to me.
Growing on trees, niggas hanging on palm, smoker spilling no weed.
Yeah.
304, she don't want a 16. Renegade on a blade, making tricks by a trees. No love, I'm asleep.
I like this flow right here.
With my weapon, push 911, slide through the section. Gotta show my homies I'm on now. Both souls on the ground, never sold out. What you know about this? No glitz and glamour. Pole hanging out in my polo pajamas. Face getting ran, gotta watch for the camera. Before you get freaky, can't fuck with no random. These bitches is.
So he keeps rapping about like, yo, I gotta keep my gun on me. I'm gonna run down on these niggas. I'm gonna do this. I don't know. I'm not like, I don't know what state he's in. Obviously, the album's called Dark Times, but this is like that second, third time on the album he's mentioned like, yo, I got that pole on me, by the way. With Vince Staples, he seems more like a smart guy. So I mean, I don't know, man.
Sneaky if police come action, then you never see me. The ghetto will trap you, but I love it. Yeah, I love this shit. On Chris.
So there's two competing, I don't even say two competing narratives. There's like Vince Staples mourning people he's lost, and then there's Vince Staples who's like, yo, I'm gonna continue doing shit. That's it. Respect my crippin', I got the pole on me, but by the way, I've lost these people, but by the way, like I'm crippin' and you know, like there's like two competing interests going on in this album. And one probably explains the other. If you don't understand that, rewind what I just said. I do like this song though. I'm not a fan of that hook though.
Everybody else is sour, you know what I'm saying? Everybody, family, turn your back on you every day, you know what I'm talking about? But you know one day, you got a soldier like me, I'm gonna stay solid, baby, to the phone, so you know me. You understand what I'm saying? Off the top. Yeah.
I don't sound like UGK.
I don't need your flowers, I'm living. First time I seen $1 million, I'm squinting. Bro, give me a pack to help me hustle. It's a midget. Came a long way from the project buildings. That's where Granny went when she left Louisiana trying to dodge Jim Crow.
Have you really come a long way from the project buildings? You still rapping about keeping our pole on you, which I mean, I think everyone should, you know, how they concealed carry. You know, not everyone. Some of you motherfuckers should not have it. I think, you know, people should have it generally. But have you come a long way from the projects? I'm sure you know, you in a Tesla, you know, you live in a nice Signal Hill, not on fucking in Long Beach on Cherry Avenue or whatever, Carson Avenue. You live in a better place is what I'm saying. But you still got this mindset. He's still talking about this. Like I said, there's like competing interests on this album. You say you come a long way, but in your raps, you still like, I got the pole. Even if you got the pole on you. People who actually carry a weapon every day is not telling everybody about it. That's the point of concealed carry. Concealed. The element of surprise. And then you got the whole crippin' thing. I'm still crippin'. I'm still this. Oh, by the way, I see them niggas. I need that. I see that. Have you really come a long way, though? It's a question.
But you can't escape the massive stained glass windows.
No other reaction that you see of this album is going to point out shit like this. It's only going to be me. People are scared to, like, give critical album reviews, bro, and niggas don't even really listen to lyrics like that. I do.
From the past, I'm probably finna go to
let me rewind that a bit. I missed a little bit.
That's where Granny went when she left Louisiana trying to dodge Jim Crow. But you can't escape the massive stained glass windows. Got my vision from the past, I'm probably finna go to hell. But it don't matter, seeing heaven on earth. Nah, I could've been up on the shirt. If I ain't get my shit together, go to work. I've been hitting the licks since flip verse first. Riding with the stick like witchcraft. Finding beauty in the dark like Rembrandt. Everybody gang till it get bad.
Bars.
Me together was a mismatch. You ain't never finna win it. Nah. In the ghetto with my machine.
So I do like that song. I don't like the hook. But I like that song. I like the beat and Vince is rapping on here. So I do like that. We'll give it a heart. We'll give it a heart, even though there are some things. I think it's a good song overall, though. Track number 7, Lias. I hate him.
If I love you, I can't lie to you.
Oh, this song like 1 minute.
Of course you can lie to me. And you will. If you love me and you're going off with Maddie someplace, you're lying to me. Because what the hell do I care about the truth? I care if you're there.
You dirty fat bitch. All right, I accept that.
Of course.
Well, did not mean to play that sound bite. I meant to switch my camera angle. You know what I mean?
Of course you're lying. I don't even want to care. What does the truth matter? And why are you going to be truthful with me when you lie to everybody else? You lied when you smiled at that cracker down the job, right? Lie to me, smile. Treat me the same way you would treat him.
I can't treat
You must. Because I've caught the frowns and the anger. He's happy with you. Of course he doesn't know you're unhappy. You credit him all day long. You come home and I catch hell because I love you. I get least of you. I get the very minimum. And I'm saying, fake it with me.
Well, you get the real him. So she wants the fake version of him. Because the fake version of him seems nicer. But, okay. Track number 8, Justin. Trying to fix my light here. It's like all on my face. Pause. I'll push it like this.
Met this pretty woman in the summer from Qatar. Late night at Jelena, she was eating at the bar. Said she was the teacher, 7 months left on the visa. But she used to be a singer, she was meant to be a star.
Well, she's in Dubai as a teacher. What is she doing? Teaching English there? I don't know if a teacher can take a vacation to Dubai. She must be teaching out there or something.
Ask me how I feel about the music I done dropped. Some of it was cool, some of it was hot. Deeper conversations under surface level thoughts. Asked if she can get a ride to her spot. I said, I got you.
I like that bar he put together.
And drop. Some of it was cool, some of it
Right
was
here.
hot. Deeper conversations under surface level thoughts. Asked if she can get a ride to her spot. I said, I got you. Pull up on La Brea where them niggas shooting choppers. Can barely hear the ambulances over helicopters. She invited me up for a drink. I don't indulge, but the moments with her made me feel. So what's the rush? Started talking about the future and the ever-present past. Awkward silences and laughs got me feeling like we on the path to something.
Storytelling. I like this. I like this.
Right before this woman stole my heart, I see a shadow by the door and hear her knock. Eyes bloodshot like she had seen a ghost or something. I don't know what's what. Reach in my pocket, get the clutch, and she like, hold up, I'm coming. If it get tricky, then I'm busting. She said, baby, meet my little cousin Justin. Damn.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Women lie. Put that on the neck, on me. Women lie.
So did she introduce Vince Staples as Justin? Or was the nigga at the door named Justin? Hold on. Let me see.
And if it get tricky, then I'm busting. She said, baby, meet my little cousin Justin. Damn.
Okay. Okay, that's interesting.
Nice to meet you.
See, I like that song right there. Storytelling. Well-told story. It's an engaging story. Not the longest song, but it doesn't have to be. I like that song. Track number 9, Radio.
I miss the radio. Big boy in the morning, zoned in, waiting for my favorite song. Riding with my pops in the front seat. Pull up to the block with the real G. 92.3,
Yeah.
94.7 away.
92.3 to beat. I mean, a lot. If you don't live in California, or if you don't even live in SoCal, I don't even think they got that in the Bay. I don't know. 92.3 to beat. Before it was 90. Wait, what? It's 92.3. Then it was 100.3. The beat. You know what I mean? Julio G. You know what I mean? Big Boy in the Morning. This is facts.
I know my real ones from the ghetto relate. I know they finna play some Nelly today. My favorite rapper till I hit 7th grade, and Aaron played below the heavens, and everything changed. A better
Her what?
favorite rapper till I hit 7th grade, and Aaron played below the heavens.
Oh, Below the Heavens. By Blue. Okay, shout out. It's a great album, Below the Heavens.
And everything changed. A better day was just a stone's throw away. Kate Dave would play the records that my sister would say was really than whatever I listened to. When I got older, I realized it was true. The purity of when it's nothing to lose. Back when niggas had the rhythm and blues. I turned up my hustle, I turned up my section, I turned up my bitch. I turned up my savage, I turned down the street and I made me a hit. Just like music. Just like music. Hey, Mr. DJ, can I make a request? The woman that I love won't respond to my text. I broke her heart, I'm trying hard as hell to clean up the mess. I pray to God above, but he ain't never say nothing back. When we met, she told me she don't ever listen to rap. I asked her why, she said, no man should speak to women like that. I asked her why, she said, the woman is the key to the earth, and she the one to give birth. And she was raised in the church, so what you saying in the verse me something different, but to me they just words. Wasn't really trying to hear it till she kicked me to the curb. Now it's Smokey Robinson, and after that I play Roberta Flack. Had a James and Amy waiting for the day she take me back.
Yeah, Roberta Flack. I've reviewed some Roberta Flack on my channel before. I got a vinyl. I got the Roberta Flack First Take vinyl, and I got the Roberta Flack and Donny Hathaway vinyl. Fire.
Michael and his brothers made me wonder about who loving you. Randy understand me, broken hearted sitting in my room. I got a lot on my chest. Can you play my request, please? I turned up my hustle, I turned up my section,
Okay.
I turned up my bitch. I turned up my set.
Okay, so I like that song too. So 2 great songs on the road. Justin and Radio are the best songs in the album. And I don't think it's a coincidence that these are like 2 storytelling focused songs. Now, obviously, Vince has been telling stories on this album, but it's more like, it's not like in a typical storytelling fashion. He's speaking like in first person a lot of the times. And these stories are like it's currently happening. You can't tell if it was before or currently. You can't tell when the story was happening. These 2 storytelling focused songs, these are the best songs in the album. Track number 10, Nothing Matters. Nothing Matters. You on this Lauryn Hill? Nothing even. D'Angelo.
The band plays on like it's supposed to follow suit because it ain't nothing new. Beneath the solar systems of oppression got me aloof. The web controllers, puppet master got me shining his shoes. Collecting quarters, didn't know I was about that life till his was over. You worry about the wrong thing.
It's a bar too. Hold on. So didn't what do you say? Hold on, I fucking forgot the bar already. Didn't know I was about that life till his was over.
That's called motherfucking bars, nigga. You know nothing about that.
Was about that life till his was over. You worry about the wrong things. Why would you play the long game? It's not a shame. We all change. Why would you tell me that you love me when you don't? No time for arguing, I'm hanging up the phone.
I don't know if y'all listen to Dave B. Well, Sango has a new album out, I think tonight. Dave B is on the album. He's worked with Sango before. Vince Staples sounds like Dave B right here.
You made a promise, said you never do me wrong. Guess that doesn't matter. Nothing really matters. Nothing really matters at all.
So he is on his Lauryn Hill and D'Angelo. Nothing even matters.
Nothing really.
I wonder if he had to clear this in order to interpolate that.
Really matters. Nothing really matters at all.
Some piano.
But baby, everybody love me. I'm a joint. Still my heart is hollow. I don't mean to disappoint. Shooting for the stars and gassing bitches on the gram is how a boy becomes a man. I guess I'm buoyant as a boat. Floating like a butterfly, you got me on the...
Buoyant. How often do you hear that word in rap songs? Buoyant. B-U-O-Y-A-N-T. I like when I hear words I don't normally hear in rap songs. I do.
Ropes, I'm trying to dance, so feed the clay of cash is all these women want in. I don't want to fight no more. Who told the lie and said that life was short? Tall tales, I know all too well, cause every moment that we share felt like a Polaroid. Sometimes you gotta shake it up to see what's really there.
It's Polaroid, you gotta. Might be too old school for y'all.
You love me when you don't. No time for arguing, I'm hanging up the phone. You made a promise, said you never do me wrong. Guess that doesn't matter. Nothing really matters. Nothing really matters at all. Nothing really matters. Nothing really matters at all.
Okay.
At all, nothing really matters.
All right, shorty sound like Haley Williams. Yeah, Carter on the beat. So they had Marvin Gaye as a lyricist on. Let me show you all the credits. So his estate probably had to clear something. But what? Was the Nothing Really Matters at all? Was that Marvin Gaye's song? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's not an original Lauryn Hill song. So it might have been Marvin Gaye's. Because I said earlier, like, I wonder if he had to clear that to even interpolate it. Which it appears he did, because Marvin Gaye was listed as a producer and a lyricist. Or no, that was the last track. Wait, on radio? See, I'm looking at the wrong shit. So yeah, anyways. Now I'm trying to think on radio. Where was the Marvin Gaye on this shit? Hold on.
Idea when it's nothing to lose. Back when I won't respond to my text, I broke her heart, I'm trying to on my chest.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's that little voice in the background.
Can you play my...
But anyway, Nothing Matters. I think that's a good song. I think the album has gotten a lot better. I'm not sure if it's just because I'm getting more used to the sound. I like the sound. It's very cohesive. Like everything sounds like it was done by a team and they worked on this for a while together. But I think these songs, Justin and Radio and Nothing Matters, I think these are very strong songs. So I'll say this one too. Let's go to Nothing Matters. And we'll grab that too. We're coming towards the end here. We got 3 more songs. Track number 11. Lil Homies. Kaylin Ellis. I was going to say, I've heard the name Kaylin Ellis. Yeah, he did the Lupe Fiasco House album, which I did a reaction to. It's on my channel.
Chase checks, little homie, cause the money bring the power and respect, little homie. Get some dollars to your mama and invest, little homie. Do you, don't worry about the rest, little homie. Just be blessed, little homie. You don't gotta crash out for the set, little homie. Keep your head on the swivel when you stay.
2 competing interests. On one hand, he's telling them, it's low-key like he's talking to himself, his younger self. On one, he's saying you don't gotta crash out for the set. On the other hand, he's on his album, Bangin' Crip, saying, yo, when I catch this nigga, it's on site, I got the pole on me. But then you try, again, maybe he's talking to himself, his younger self, because his current self is still engulfed in that lifestyle.
Little homie, if the niggas catch you slipping, it's a wrap. But don't worry about that, little homie. It don't matter where you from, where you at, little homie. I was riding down south with the mask and the foggy trying to get a nigga, now I'm getting a little.
He's saying it don't matter where you from, it's where you at. But he's banging Crip throughout the entire album.
But don't worry about that, little homie. It don't matter where you from, where you at, little homie. I was riding down south with the mask and the foggy trying to get a nigga, now I'm getting love, getting money. Got it out the mud, I was hustling.
I like his beat. It's not like it's a little tempo. Like, I like the beat, man.
I was running around, trying to run the bands. Oh, you say you want it better, but you gotta feel the pressure. You feel it? Life hard, but I go harder. Life hard, but I go harder. Life hard, but I go harder. Streets cool, but the road's harder.
Not a fan of his hooks.
Concrete with a road blossom. Life hard, but I go harder. Hey, don't crash out. Last time niggas tried me, it was RIPs, it was airbrush tees, it was glass sitting on concrete. Love the east side streets, running with don't eat. If you woke up, better don't come.
Should have gave this beat to Doja Cat. Doja Cat would have really ate this shit and turned it into a fucking, put a good hook on that shit. Doja Cat would eat this, pause.
Around me, street so played out, spread love, spread peace. If the police pull up, run, don't freeze. No, they love to put a nigga in the ground 6 feet. Got it out the mud, I was hustling. I was running around, trying to run the bands. Know you say you want it better, but you gotta feel the pressure. Hey. Life hard, but I go harder. Life hard, but I go harder. Life hard, but I go harder. Streets cold with the road tarders. Concrete with a rose blossom. Life hard, but I go harder. Hey, yo, crash out. I know I love you,
Come Haley Williams again.
Cause I can make it come true around this bitch. What kind of niggas say money don't make you rich? Cause he was bugging, blow the budget, baby, cut me a check. They arguing about my net worth over the net. They quantifying everything I ever did for the set. When every nigga living for it, still living in debt. It's so ironic, so iconically platonic, but sex is what she wanted. Sorry, I can't move my 2 o'clock. Bad decisions over women, everybody won. Left with nothing but a broken heart. You feel it?
See if that's all we got.
Hey, yo, break it down. White man once said life is what you make it. You gotta keep your head up.
Let's go. He's putting a nice message over it. Oh, good. I have to save this song. I mean, I'm not mad at Vince Staples rapping. I think the lyrics are really, I think the lyrically it's good. What I think in terms of subject matter, even though there's a good message there, like he's sprinkling in bullshit in there. Like he's sprinkling in bullshit. So I'll say that. I like it because of the beat. I would like to hear, I don't think Vince, I don't want y'all to leave here thinking I don't like Vince Staples as a rapper, as a person. I just, his music don't come full circle type shit. Like, I'm saving this song mostly for the beat. That's a hard beat. I would like to hear Doja Cat on that. Track number 12, Freeman. Let's get it. Let's get it, shawty. Gotta sneeze. Do, 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 do. Interesting bass.
It feels good to be a free man with clean shit.
It kind of reminds me of Tupac's "Do for Love." Do 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 do. The bass. If you don't have headphones in, you're probably not gonna hear the bass like I'm hearing it.
I used to pray to find a way to make a label advance, but nowadays 100 can't even get in my plans. Ain't even setting up no meeting till they meet the demands. An undisclosed amount from Netflix invested. I turned the set into a movie set for all of the kids to see who you can be if you believe you bigger than this. Don't be no crab in the bucket, be a crib at the wrist. Them crackers see me in the suite.
Okay, so again, there's the good shit sprinkled in with the bad shit. I'm trying to show these kids a way out. Da-da-da. Don't be a crab in a bucket. Be a crip at the Ritz-Carlton. How about you just don't fucking gangbang at all? Vince Staples, you have, I mean, just think about all the people you lost due to gangbanging. And you're telling the kids like, yo, it's like he don't want to come across too corny. So he still keeps like the ignorant shit in there so he doesn't come across too corny.
We try to call up the pigs, but we know they don't fly. The top flow way too high, feel like the time flew by. Been 10 plus years, lost love, lost peers. Shed blood, shed tears. Cheers, grab a glass, I never find an equal mine. I settle for the fattest ass. I'm trying to make a way, and all she says, babe, you make me laugh. Heavy is the hand that reaches past the place to pay the tab, but niggas gotta eat, right? Right?
Bass is crazy. I like the bass. Well, we getting only one verse.
Yesterday, the This lady told me that she feel like we homies. Love the music, love the way I move and watching me closely. Wanna see me on the Grammy stage holding them trophies. I responded as above, so below me. She said, explain. It's the power of the human brain. We trapped in our dreams. I understand I'm just a grain of sand and life is a beach. Only heaven knows whichever way I blow in the breeze. I'd be a fool to think it's left up to me. But I appreciate the love,
Facts.
loved one. Still young and trying to figure out the ins and outs of where we from. Heal the blocks that we spun, the concrete crack. Heavy stepping, niggas won't get back. Right? It's all good.
Another good song. That's a good song right there. I love the beat. Like how it ended. Like the story. I like the stories for Vince Staples. I think that's what I'm realizing. Like the stories. And I think what he was doing earlier, there were stories, but it's more like introspect. Introspect, like he's looking back on what happened. As opposed to, I don't know how to say it. Like what he was doing earlier in the album and what he normally does, it doesn't feel like stories in the same way that he gave us on that last verse of Freeman or on radio or on Justin. They're more like hood tales and shit that happened, as opposed to, I'm about to sit down and tell y'all a story. And the stories have good endings. In rap songs, like your story has to have like some type of climax in a good ending and like a clean ending. And I just think it's good how he puts those together. Great beat, great bass. Shout out to the producer. Who was that? A lot of producers. And yeah, the outro. Why won't the sun come out?
I think creativity is the way that we connect to our spirit. Like, I had this thought recently. Actually, I had like an experience. And my body was like the whole, like, world, I guess. And my
Not gonna lie, do not care. Let's skip ahead.
things would be, and that
Oh yeah, she talking throughout this whole shit about some metaphysical shit. I'm about to have to skip this, and we ain't get no bars. Like,
and they is me, and we are killing each other and being.
So apparently this is Santi Gold. I mean, shout out to Santi Gold, but like, I just can't stand to hear people. This metaphysical crystal talk, that shit just irritates me, bro. At this point in life, I just can't listen to that type of shit. It's just like listening to someone babble and just ramble about random shit. Maybe when I'm 40 or something, it'll, connect more with me. I just don't be giving it shit. Okay, so we'll leave it there. Shout out to Santa Gold though. I used to see her album on what was it, MTV or VH1? But anyways, that was Vince Staples' Dark Times. Good album, great production. Yeah, this is probably one of the best produced albums I've heard in a long time. We have Vince Staples. He has two competing interests. He, on one hand, wants to give advice and look deeper in advance, look deeper into himself. On the other side, he wants you to respect his cripping. He's pulling up with the pole. He's getting at niggas on sight. Two competing interests, oftentimes in the same song, which leaves a listener like me confused. You may not care. I think it's to not come across too preachy, too corny, or I don't think he wants to come across like he's above his friends or his homies or his family who are still in that lifestyle. To me, it's just ruins the execution of what he was doing on the song, especially on a song like Freeman. I thought that was a great song. Outside of the, I'm talking to the kids. That's great. I want to show them you can get out of here. You can be better. Don't be a crab in a bucket. Be a Crip in the Ritz-Carlton. How does not be a Crip at all? And it's especially disrespectful, that advice, I think, especially when you have Vince on the album talking about people he's lost. I don't know how these people pass, but I would assume some of them are due to gang violence. I don't know. Could be wrong. So then to go tell a kid or get the advice, be a Crip and Ritz-Carlton, Vince Staples just strikes me as a smarter person than that. So I think there's a reason he's sprinkling in bullshit amongst good shit. Sprinkling in bullshit amongst good shit. Just to not come across, you know, corny or whatever. But I think if he or maybe that's just how he feels. Like, I don't know. I think this is a very great produced album. There are songs that I'll go back to, which doesn't happen often on Vince Staples albums. I'll listen to them once and then maybe twice, and then they'll just never enter my rotation. Radio, great song. Radio is like one of the best songs. Like, that was one of the best songs. Lil Homies was great. I like the beat. I could go without the hook, but it's not like it's terrible. It's just, like I said earlier, there's some times where Vince seems divorced from the song that's happening. And I would just rather hear somebody else do the hook, or I would rather hear someone else on the beat. Doesn't mean it's a bad song, it's just a preference of mine. I would like to hear Doja Cat on this beat. That's just me though. But overall, he did his thing on this. I think some of the songs are a lot brighter than what the title leads on in terms of production, but the subject matter throughout the entire album is, you could tell he was in the type of mood. Dark Times, it makes sense as an album title based on what he's talking about. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much all I have to say. That was Vince Staples' Dark Times. If I had to rate this album out of 5 stars, y'all know I don't like rating albums on a first listen. You know, it's only one listen. But I'll give this a solid 3.5. With the potential to be a 4. I just need to listen to it a couple more times. But it has the potential to be a 4. Like, excellent. You know, few albums I review get 4s, very little get 5s. Like, you might see a 5-star album from me like once every 8, 9 years, something like that. So 4, anything 4 and up is like a great album. Like, you know, potentially album of the year. So this is 3.5, has potential to be 4 stars. I just need to listen more. I've only got one listen. So anyways, what did y'all feel about the album? What do you feel about Vince Staples' subject matter? Do you have the same critiques I have? I'm sure no one does, because no one really is looking this deep into shit, I guess. But be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Top5rapwebsite.com. Peace.